Hello guys, and welcome to the Season 3 ISCRA Monster Energy Super Speedway Series Daytona Final Practice here. Some cars rolling out on track, the Trans Am cars here, as you can see. And there's 4 cars coming up at road, so let's go out on the track and showcase all of them. Here we go. First car out on track is the 10 of Gene Sanford. And I apologize for that weird lag spike was going on. I have no idea what happened with Fraps. It just pulled a huge derp. My apologies there. Jean Safer, though, was the first one out on track. She is driving the car that Julian Ortiz drove in, and Ortiz did not have a good season, and I believe, though, did win a race, though, despite not having a good season. Safer going to be one of those drivers that is a veteran in this series and try to be the one to be, so watch out for the 10 of Sanford there. Behind Gene is the 01 of Ian Dutta. Now, this is the only series of 2 that Dutta is in. Dutta is one of those 3 drivers that made their NR debut in this series exactly. So, Dutta, Washer, and Richie are the only 3 to have debuts in these series, and guess what? All 3 have had some good success in each of those seasons. So, Dutta, though, in a brand new ride, not part of the 66, a part of the 01, the part of the ride that Eugene DeMax was in. DeMax, though, did not have a good season in that car. Dutta had a brake check right there. And so far he's the fastest car out there, but not all 42 have been out there yet, so give him time. Sam Kurtz right there. Sam, as mentioned from the ISCRA T-Mobile Cup Series final practice, him and Ash making their debuts in the series. Now, I don't know much about Sam except for the fact that he did relatively decent in the T-Mobile, so yeah. Right there is Nathan Hudson, car number 8 right there in the Don Q Jaguar. Chase Carpenter drove that car last season, didn't do too well, so Hudson, the Brit there, can try to be the benefit of the doubt there and try to do a good season there. Justin Talonpass, car number 7, also in a Jaguar as well, driving for the AG car. Talonpass making a 2nd season, I believe this is, for Mr. Talonpass there, driving these cars. A lot of you guys really like these cars a lot and are looking forward to this, so glad that you guys are tuning in, and look forward to having an excellent time in the series. We're going to have our ticker up, by the way, to show you who's having the fastest lap so far. 64, that is LJ Mills, not Chris Washer. Yes, Washer's not in this ride. LJ's in this. Mills made his debut in the ISCRA T-Mobile Cup Series last season. Didn't make it in the other series. Now he's making a debut in this series. So I can't wait to see what Mills can do. Maybe he'll be throwing some bills at some mothers. See what I did there. Ha ha ha. 75 of DJ Harris, my mistake. It's Devin or DJ? Whatever it is. If I mispronounced it, please just let me know. I'm still somewhat new to these names, especially the brand new people, so if I mispronounce your name or say it wrong, I apologize. I'm just trying to get used to them, so don't be offensed or anything. I'm trying to figure them out as much as, so that way when the races come, yeah. Harris, though, nothing much about him that I know of, other than the fact that this is, I believe, his 1st or 2nd ever series he's ever been a part of. So, best of luck to Mr. Harris right now. Sam Kurtz, Justin Talonpass, Anthony Ritchie, driving the car that he's normally not in, and he's a part of the 55 now. He's been in a different car in all 3 seasons, and now Ritchie driving a ride that won in both seasons. So Richie has a good chance he'll probably win in this season too. So keep an eye on that 55 right there. 49 of Joshua Balkin there. This is the car that 2 seasons ago was the runner-up. And then last season when Caleb Harris drove it, really didn't have a good season there. Balkin, though, who was in the 40 last season, did not have a good season at all, so he's driving a much better car in the Corvette, but we'll see what can happen to Mr. Balkin. Nicholas Guerra, car number 45 in the AMW Root Beer Jaguar. Guerra is trying to make sure he can have a good season. This is the only series that he's in, however. He's not a part of the Outback. He's not part of Universal Orlando. Not a part of ISCRA T-Mobile. Only this series. So Nicholas and Jerry Guerra have some good success as well in this series. Mainly Jerry, but keep an eye on the Guerras. Got the Zorley in car number 88 and the Dodge Viper right there. Currently 30 fastest right now at the 39.827. Zorley making his debut in this series, and I believe, yes, he is making his debut in the T-Mobile Cup Series. So best of luck to Zorley in making both debuts. We're looking forward to see what Dodge Viper can do. And he's now 30th fastest right now, so we'll see what can happen. There is Chris Washer. Now, like I mentioned, he's not in the 64 for the first time at all in this series. He's a part of the 5 car in the Jaguar. Surprised enough that he would be a part of a different team, despite having a good season the first season, and then a not so much a second season. He quickly decided, you know what, not come back to 64, so he went over to the Stuck-on-You Jaguar. So looking forward to see what can happen. Now remember, there's Corvettes, Mustangs, Vipers, and Jaguars. Here's one of the Mustangs also right here. Eric Powers, car number 99, the Menards Mustang right there. Currently 29 fastest right now. The father of the famous Mason Powers in the NRSL. That has been quite spectacular in that time. Eric Powers is a rookie this series, as well as Mason. The father, who's a part of the one-off deals, as well as Zorley and a few others that are in this series and T-Mobile. So we do know what Eric can do, so best of luck to what happens to the 99 Powers right here. Can't drove it last season. Dylan Thoreau, car number 23, made a return to this series. Now, he's only a part of this series, like it's mentioned to a few others, like Ian Dutta and a few others that's in this series as well. Thoreau, as you notice, he made a leave of absence in the NR community, now is back, and now is a part of, once again, this series again. So it's good to see Thoreau back in the series. This is a good series for him that he can run really well in. So best of luck what happens to Dylan Thoreau in the number 23. Benjamin Miles drove it last season, was a championship contender, didn't win the championship. Ramian Fisher, car number 15. Something with Ramian and car number 15 are really alike with him. He drove the car that Matthew Faust was in last season. However, Matthew Faust did not have a good season, though. So we will see what will happen to the 15 of Fisher. Maybe that curse can be over for that 15 car. There's a 66 of Mitchell DeJong, I believe this is. Correct me if I'm wrong, as the 23 is going down pit road. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It's Mitchell DeJong? I hope so. But driving the Dodge Viper in the Rain-X car, that was Dutta's previous ride right there. Car did relatively not as bad. We don't know much about DeJong. This is a brand new driver into the NR community. I believe that is a Japanese import. I hope I have that correctly. So, best of luck what happens to Mitchell, and yeah. James Qualls comes back to the series yet again, driving the 33. Something with him and this team are really unique. You know, he was a part of the, he was not, however, a part of this team last season, but was a part of it in Season 1. So, Qualls knows, you know, we'll see what can happen to him. They're actually catching to Eric Powers right there. Cooper Cyril, we'll talk about him in a little bit. Isaiah Bernique, car number 06 here. 06 of Isaiah Bernique here. This is a rookie this season. Driving the car Dylan Thoreau was in the Corvette. This car did not do well at all last season. This is like the curse car in this series, so we'll see if Bernique turns that around. Did relatively well in the Cup Series, and that was the only series he was in at that time in my series, so yeah. P.J. Williams, car number 6, driving the car that P.J. London was in. Or, excuse me, Greg Jones, actually, my bad. P.J. London drove it Season 1, Greg Jones Season 2. P.J. Williams moving out of the 9, going to the 6 Muscle Milk Buick, I believe. Buick or Jaguar? No, it's a Jaguar, my bad. Then we got a big pack right here. Sky Commons, the Season 3 Cup Series champion. Right here, currently 15th fastest. Driving the 9 Dodge Viper right there, where the P.J. Williams was in. Sky Commons, like we mentioned, the Season 3 Intercellular Orlando Cup Series champion. A really good season, very consistent season. Currently 15th fastest right now, and probably, I think, the biggest pack we've seen so far right now. As we have about 15 minutes left to practice. We'll see what happens with Sky there. Kyle Keith making his rookie season start in this series. He's driving the car that won in Season 1 of the championship when it was Jeff James at the time. Jeff James is in the series, and Kyle Keith, though, 22nd fastest right now. Here's another thing, too. In the Cup Series, he swept Daytona. So, a lot of eyes are going to be on this guy when we come here to Daytona for both races. So, keep an eye on this guy right here. This could be a big favor for him. Benjamin Miles driving the number 3 right there. I'm very surprised he didn't go back to his original ride that made him a championship contender. But you never know. Miracles can happen. Right now, 8th fastest right now, making a big statement right now, is actually the 23. He's not in the top 10 right there. Miles was a championship contender last season, as mentioned. He almost won it, but got involved in a late wreck, which cost him that championship. So keep an eye on Benjamin Miles right there. Mason Powers, car number 72, in the Ford Mustang 711 car. Driving the car that Joseph Lombard was in, as he is heading down pit road, but we'll quickly talk about him. Was a 4-time winner in the Cup Series in Season 3, so Mason Powers, a lot of eyes are going to be on him. Jeff James, car number 20 right there. Now, he was a last-minute entry to get in this series. Now, I had a fail there. I actually had a fail where I had 40 cars in the sign-up video, not 42, and one of the cars, or two of the cars that are open was the 20, and then the one that you see right there, the number 21. I had contacted a few of those people that were part of regulars in the series. One of them was Jeff James. He quickly accepted the offer, and look what happened since. So best of luck what happens to Jeff James. The other one, number 21, that is Preston Ford, who drove the 4 last season. He did not have a good season at all, so we'll see what will happen to Preston. He's 35th fastest right now. Yes, Michael Walden, car number 27. One of the craziest stories I think anyone could ever have in the Cup Series in Season 3. I'm sorry for the little lag that's going on right now. But Michael Walton, though, had one of the worst regular seasons ever. All of a sudden wins the LCQ in that race there at Talladega and managed to make the chase right there. As Sorling's holding up some drivers right there. That's not good right there. Walton, though, hopefully that doesn't happen to him. And remember, there's no chase in this series. So Walton, he's got to make sure he proves himself. But actually, we had a spin. We'll go up to here. Jerry Guerra, car number 60. He drove the 36 Season 1, and I believe was not a part of Season 2, because Nicholas was only in that series. So Jerry's back again, which is good here. We'll see what happens to Jerry. He's driving the car that William Duncan won a race in the USA car. Looking back, there's Matt Dalio, car number 36 right there in the Orbit Corvette right there. That car has won in both seasons, so has a good chance of winning in this season. Dalio, though, rookie in both series last season for Outback and Universal Orlando. Didn't have a good season, however, did win in the Outback Series at M&M's, so he's got a good favor when it comes to the Super Speedway Series there. So keep an eye on the 36. Then we got a big pack right here. Jackie Tang is somewhat lean this pack. Actually, he's the tail end of this pack, I should say. Jackie Tang, though, in the Cup Series last season, he made the chase, fell apart towards the end, but made a rebound, and then was a championship contender, almost won the championship by a few points, so Tang is very, very hungry. Car last season was drove by William Flickinger. So, actually, no. It was, William Flickinger drove in Season 1, but I can't remember who drove in Season 2. Kyle Thomas, that was who that was. Thomas did not have a good season at all. Seth Cole in car number 38. He drove the 22 last season. Did not have a good season at all, which ironically enough, his old ride is not too far away from him. And the 64 Mills better stay low there, because that would be bad for LePage in this type of day. Cole, though, 26 fastest right now. He really hopes he doesn't have a bad season like last season. Mills, he's going to cock block a few drivers right there. So Seth hopefully can fix this season up to not have a bad season. Austin LaPlante, car number 98 right there, did not come back to the 99. And we'll see what Austin LaPlante could do running the Dodge Viper right there. Eric Ray drove it last season, did not have a good season at all. So hopefully LaPlante can have a much better season than, Actually, he had a good season last season. He hopes he can improve, I should say. James Norway, car number 16 right there. I don't know much about this driver. I know Curtis had drove it last season, DJ rather to the fact, but as far as the driver itself, I don't know anything about him. Right now, he's making a very nice impact. 5th fastest right now, so good job for Norway. Best of luck to the rookie, though. Cooper Cyron, car number 11. Now, I've only known Cooper Cyron in a few series, and that's Field of Bandicoot's Sony Cup Series and Pichu London's Pokemon Cup Series. So Cooper, he's got a little bit of experience in the NR community. This is not his first series. However, though, he's making his debut in this series, though, and on my channels, all together. So best of luck to Cooper. We'll see what he can prove out there. Pete Skirvin, the Season 4 Intersalt Outback Series champion. This is the time where both series, the T-Mobile Cup Series and the Monster Energy Super Speedway Series, will have both the Outback and the Universal Orlando Cup Series champion in the same field. So this is a big deal for Skirvin and for Commons. Skirvin is a rookie this season. Oh my god, they're going to go 4 wide right here. This is bad. Skirvin needs to get out of there, and oh man, they settle back out to 3 wide there. Skirvin knows 7th fastest right now with a 39.186, so best of luck to Skirvin. Hopefully she doesn't wreck like just earlier there. Car number 22, that's Ash Curtis, who had probably one of the best dark horses out of anybody in the Outback Series. He's currently 8th fastest right now as he knocked down a few drivers right there. 39.220, so keep an eye on Ash. We'll have to take a look what that wreck was. That was right by the start-finish line right there. As car number 71's coming back out on track. That's Shelton there. We'll talk about her in a bit. Cody Lamas, car number 4 right there. Preston Plord drove it last season, didn't have a good season. Lamas, for some apparent reason, likes to drive in the rides that are relatively popular. Something about him. Currently 21st fastest right now with the 39.398, which was his best lap. So we'll see what will happen to Mr. Lamas. Maybe he'll be running away like those Lamas in Arizona. I had to, Cody. Sorry. Leia Walker, car number 2 there. She is currently 12th fastest right now. These cars are going crazy, and they're actually using the Highline to pass. Leia making her rookie season. All 3 of Peach Lund's drivers now will be a part of the series once Leia makes her green flag start. Car number 3. And just checking here in this pack, that's all of it. Sanford. And there's the champion, Tanner Sullivan, car number 07. Nobody thought this guy would have ever won the championship out of all, but he managed to prove a lot of people wrong that he did. 24th fastest right now with 39.416. So Sullivan, we'll see if he goes back-to-back. You never know. This is the only series that he is in, however, though. There's Sam Curtis, Benjamin Miles, Nathan Hudson, Isaiah Vernick, and there is Harris. He is the fastest car right now with a 39.026. So great job for Harris right now, having a relatively fast car. Second is actually Sam Curtis. Car number 12. Good job by both these guys right there. Jessica Shelton, car number 71 in the Dodge Viper right there. Currently 21st fastest right now as we got 6 minutes left of practice. Shelton had a relatively not bad season. She won the season opener at Daytona, and then things kind of went bad for her. She had some good finishes, but then a lot of bad. So the 71 really needs to bring the up-tempo again and make sure she doesn't, fall apart. Could she go back-to-back at this track 2 seasons in a row? We'll find out pretty soon. Then there's Nicholas Guerra, Chris Washer, Ian Petta, Kevin Becker, car number 62, making his rookie season this season. Is now going to be a part of all 4 series once he takes the green flag in the series. So Becker is relatively excited, and this is also the debut of the ISCRA for this, but not the organization, but for the series in general. So Devin is very, very excited. Before he took the car, he had a big press conference and all that, so he's feeling relatively happy. Right now he's 25th fastest, so they can change once the qualifying comes on. But I remember this is only practice. There's Thoreau, Dutta, Anthony Ritchie. Angel Navarro, car number 43, he's 33rd fast right now. He was at a point the slowest car, but now he's picked it up a little bit. He's getting reeled in by a pack right here, so this is good for Navarro. He relatively did not bad in the Cup. However, Outback, he was kind of a little stale. He won in both series, which was a good thing. Made the Chasing Cup, but was the first one out. So Navarro, he's going to have to prove a lot of people wrong and try to show that he's a top gun there. Looking through, I think we have covered everybody that's here. Charles Jackson, actually, car number 40, one of the few drivers that we have not talked about, making his rookie series debut in the series. And I believe, yep, after this, he will be a part of all 4 series now. So, Becker, Charles Jackson, and a few other people, once they take the green flag, they will be a part of all 4 series. Best of luck to Charles. He's 11th fastest right now. I'm checking through to see if we have covered everybody, but I believe we had now. And that's James Norway. I hope I said that was for the 16. I hope I did. Got about less than 4 minutes left of practice right now. I'm going to confirm we have covered everybody that's here. This is our big pack right now with a total of like 10 cars, it looks like. Michael Wallen, Jackie Tang, LJ Mills, Matt Gallio, Ash Curtis, Tate Skirvin, Austin LaPlante, James Norway, Cody Lamas, and Seth Colson. Yeah, about 10 cars right there. Champion 30 fast right now. And looking for the fastest car, there he is with the second slowest car, Isaiah Bernique. When we were part of the NSR T-Mobile Cup Series final practice, they had wrecked it up like about 3 or 4 times. One of them hit the inside wall toward pit road, and we have confirmed that they are okay as that driver. I don't remember exactly who that was because my memory's not coming to me correctly. So, I think that was Pichu London, I believe that was. Right now, the slowest car is the 88 of Jonathan Zorley. Not a good run for the 88 right now. Let's go ahead and find the 88 right now. I hope to God he didn't wreck out earlier. There he is all by himself on the backstretch. Bad time to come out there. However, he is getting reeled in a little bit by Mason Powers and this pack of cars here, so very good go. But look at this pack, though. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about 10 cars right there. Up ahead is a 7-car pack. That's actually reeling in the 88. So this is going to be good for Zorley. We got less than 2 minutes to go in practice. So Zorley's got to make sure that he gets some good speed, but to make sure that they suck up to him so that way he can, run a little faster. As you can tell with the pack, they're running at least 6 miles per hour faster than a car who's all by himself. Byron's been at pit road for a while. 30 fastest right now. But DJ Harris, though. Excuse me, Devin Harris. I keep saying DJ. I'm professionalism. Devin Harris. He has proven a lot of people wrong here that this guy who's only been a part of making his series debut, never been a part of any other series, it looks like he may nab the fastest car right now. And nobody else has been able to challenge the 75. Bernique is still 41st fastest right now. Just can't seem to get that car going. Of Sam Curtis, I believe he is out on pit road. No, he's actually with Sullivan still. Not been getting any other fast times. And wow, look at this back right here. So once the time expires here, they're going to get an extra, I believe, 45 seconds to finish their lap that they're on. This guy's crossing the stripe. Is anyone going to beat the 75? Nope. And they just finish it. So now they're going to finish their lap that they're on. We're going to stay by the start-finish line. And we'll see if anybody else will beat the laps. We know Cyron won't. We know Curtis or Sullivan won't. What about these 4? Especially the fastest car? Oh, nothing. They really haven't changed as much, and that is it. It is official. And car number 75, Devin Harris, is going to be the fastest car out on track. This is going to be a big, big deal for the 75 right there. Oh my goodness. What an excellent job right there for the 75 of Harris. This is going to be very, very interesting. So, let's go through, the whole field. Harris nabbed the pole with a 39.026. That is a relatively fast car. Sam Curtis second with a .096 on the 39s. Everyone was basically in 39s, which was good from here. So, Eric Powers third, Mason Powers fourth. So, the Powers duo, the father-son team right there. Really close to each other in time, too. So, keep an eye on them. LJ Mills fifth, Norway sixth, Thoreau seventh, LaPlante eighth, Skirvin ninth, Ash Curtis 10th. Jackson, Nicholas Garrick, Walls, Dutta, Leia Walker, Fisher, Jerry Guerra, DeJong, Walton, Cole, and Collier top 20. Washer, Williams, Commons, Miles, Lamas, Jeff James, Talapass, Balkan, Shelton, Becker top 30. Cyron, Sullivan, Tang, Navarro, Ritchie, Hudson, Dalio, Keith, Flord, and Gene Sanford the top 40. And the two slowest cars were Zorlin and Bernique. So Zorlin was not the slowest car, however Bernique was. And wow, that's a tough break right there for Bernique right there. He was slow, but there you have it, folks. And actually, I want to double check. Or I made a mistake. That was DJ Harris. That was who that was. I made a mistake. I figured I had it somewhere there. And that was Mitchell DeJong. I'm sorry right there, guys. I'm still trying to get used to your names there, especially the ones that are brand new. I apologize for that. So, big fail. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on this race. Subscribe to be a part, well, actually I should say practice session. Subscribe to be a part of the NRSL by hitting that subscribe button right there. And we will be seeing you for the Daytona races for this series and then the Daytona 500 for the Team World Cup Series. Till then, goodbye, everybody. Hello, thank you guys for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that's going on. Hope you also enjoyed this brand new outro. I want to thank ISCRA for making this as well. I'll probably put in some music later on, eventually, whenever it's possible. Be sure to check out everything that's going on. Click on the top left if you want to see anything with NRSL races going on. Top right for diecast reviews. Bottom left for the ISCRA series. And bottom right for gaming. Till then, we'll see you guys later. And until then, goodbye for now.